Hi, this is Wayne Street of Messengers of the Cross. Welcome to William Tyndale's 1534 New Testament translation. We are in the book of Mark, and today we're in chapter 14. After 2 days followed Easter, and the days of sweet bread. And the high priests and the scribes sought means how they might take him by craft and put him to death. But they said, not in the feast days, lest any business arise among the people. When he was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, even as he sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment called nard, that was pure and costly, and she brake the box and poured it on his head. And there were some that were not content in themselves and said, what needed this waste of ointment? For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence and been given unto the poor. And they grudged against her. And Jesus said, let her be in rest. Why trouble ye her? She hath done a good work on me. For ye shall have poor with you always, and whensoever ye will, ye may do them good. But me ye shall not have always. She hath done that she could. She came aforehand to anoint my body to his burying word. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, this also that she hath done shall be rehearsed in remembrance of her. And Judas Iscariot, one of the 12, went away unto the high priests to betray him unto them. When they heard that, they were glad, and promised that they would give him money. And he sought how he might conveniently betray him. And the first day of the sweet bread, when men offer the paschal lamb, his disciples said unto him, where wilt thou that we go and prepare, that thou mayest eat the Easter lamb? And he sent forth 2 of his disciples, and said unto them, go ye into the city, and there shall a man meet you bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him. And whithersoever he goeth in, say ye to the good man of the house, the master asketh, where is the guest chamber, where I shall eat the Easter lamb with my disciples? And he will show you a great parlor, paved and prepared. There make ready for us. And his disciples went forth and came to the city, and found as he had said unto them, and made ready the Easter lamb. And at even he came with the 12, and as they sat at board and ate, Jesus said, verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me, which eateth with me. And they began to mourn, and to say to him one by one, is it I? And another said, is it I? He answered and said unto them, it is one of the 12, and the same dippeth with me in the platter. The Son of Man goeth, as it is written of him, but woe be to that man, by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. Good were it for him, if that man had never been born. And as they ate, Jesus took bread, blessed, and brake, and gave to them, and said, take, eat, this is my body. And he took the cup, gave thanks, and gave it to them, and they all drank of it. And he said unto them, this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many. Verily I say unto you, I will drink no more of this fruit of the vine, until that day that I drink it new in the kingdom of God. And when they had said grace, they went out to Mount Olivet. And Jesus said unto them, all ye shall be offended through me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. But after that I am risen again, I will go into Galilee before you. Peter said unto him, and though all men should be offended, yet would not I. And Jesus said unto him, verily I say unto thee, this day, even in this night, before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice. And he spake boldier, no, if I should die with thee, I will not deny thee. Likewise also said they all. And they came into a place named Gethsemane. And he said to his disciples, sit ye here, while I go apart and pray. And he took with him Peter, James, and John, and he began to wax abashed, and to be in an agony, and said unto them, my soul is very heavy, even unto the death. Tarry ye here, and watch. And he went forth a little, and fell down on the ground, and prayed, that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. And he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Take away this cup from me. Nevertheless, not that I will, but that thou wilt be done. And he came and found them sleeping, and said to Peter, Simon, sleepest thou? Couldst not thou watch with me 1 hour? Watch ye and pray, lest he enter into temptation. The spirit is ready, but the flesh is weak. And again he went away and prayed and spake the same words. And he returned and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy, neither knew they what to answer him. And he came the third time and said unto them, Sleep henceforth, and take your ease. It is enough. The hour is come. Behold, the Son of Man shall be delivered into the hands of sinners. Rise up, let's go. Let us go. Lo, he that betrayeth me is at hand. And immediately, while he yet spake, came Judas, one of the 12, and with him a great number of people, with swords and staves, from the high priests and scribes and elders. And he that betrayed him had given them a general token, saying, Whosoever I do kiss, he it is. Take him, and lead him away warily. And as soon as he was come, he went straightway to him, and said unto him, Master, Master, and kissed him. And they laid their hands on him, and took him. And one of them that stood by drew out a sword, and smote a servant of the high priest, and cut off his ear. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Ye be come out as unto a thief, with swords and with staves, for to take me. I was daily with you in the temple teaching, and ye took me not. But that the scriptures should be fulfilled. And they all forsook him, and ran away. And there followed him a certain young man, clothed in linen, upon the bear. And the young men caught him, and he left his linen, and fled from them naked. And they led Jesus away to the highest priest of all. And to him came all the high priests, and the elders, and the scribes. And Peter followed him a great way off, even into the palace of the high priests, and sat with the servants, and warmed himself at the fire. And the high priests and all the council sought for witness against Jesus, to put him to death, and found none. Yet many bare false witness against him, but their witness agreed not together. And there arose certain, and brought false witness against him, saying, We heard him say, I will destroy this temple made with hands, and within 3 days I will build another, made without hands. But their witness agreed not together. And the highest priest stood up amongst them, and asked Jesus, saying, Answerest thou nothing? How is it that these bear witness against thee? And he held his peace, and answered nothing. Again the highest priest asked him, and said unto him, Art thou Christ, the Son of the Blessed? And Jesus said, I am. And ye shall see the Son of Man sit on the right hand of power, and come in the clouds of heaven. Then the highest priest rent his clothes, and said, What need we any further of witness? Ye have heard the blasphemy. What think ye? And they all gave sentence that he was worthy of death. And some began to spit at him, and to cover his face, and to beat him with fists, and to say unto him, Read unto us. And the servants buffeted him on the face. And as Peter was beneath in the palace, there came one of the wenches of the highest priest, and when she saw Peter warming himself, she looked on him, and said, Was not thou also with Jesus of Nazareth? And he denied it, saying, I know him not, neither know I what thou sayest. And he went out into the porch, and the cock crew. And a damsel saw him, and again began to say to them that stood by, This is one of them. And he denied it again. And anon after, they that stood by said again to Peter, Surely thou art one of them, for thou art of Galilee, and thy speech agreeth thereto. And he began to curse and to swear, saying, I know not this man of whom ye speak. And again the cock crew. And Peter remembered the word that Jesus said unto him, Before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice, and began to weep. This has been William Tyndale's Book of Mark, chapter 14. Join us next time for chapter 15 of the Book of Mark. Until then, keep praising Jesus.